Hello and welcome. Today in the class we are going to continue to look at some verb preposition combinations. And for today's class we are going to concentrate on the verb to ask. So how to use ask correctly with the correct structures. Please, if you like my videos, like, subscribe and share with your friends and colleagues who are learning English. Thank you very much and enjoy the video. Okay, so the verb today is to ask. To ask. And we will create the structure that we are going to use in an English phrase. It's always the same. It's a subject, a verb. In this case, we're going to use an indirect object. Possibly we use a preposition and a direct object. So the indirect object is usually the person, and the direct object is usually the thing that you are asking. So the person and the thing. Now, our first example of ask is a simple structure. We have a subject, I. Ask in the past, we put the ed, and the pronunciation is asked with the T sound, asked. So I asked. Now, what did I ask? I asked a question. A very simple structure with the subject, the verb, the direct object. And in this case, we have a question, nothing more. We have a question. I asked a question. It's what I did. I asked a question. I made a question. More information in the next example, we can put the direction of our question. We can put the person. I asked him. Now we have an object, an indirect object. We have an object pronoun. And this is the person we are asking. So I asked him a question. We have an indirect object, the object pronoun, and a direct object, the thing we are asking. I asked him a question. Now we can change this. We can use he asked me a question. We can say I asked her a question. They asked us a question. So we're changing the object pronoun to show the direction of the asking. Now for the second use of ask, we're going to introduce a preposition. And the preposition is for. When we introduced the preposition, I asked for a bill. Now, when we introduce this preposition for, we change the meaning of the verb. So when you're asking for something, it's because it's something you want. You want that person to give you the thing. I asked for the bill. The preposition is key because the preposition changes the meaning. If you don't have the preposition, there's no sense. I asked the bill. It's not possible because the bill won't listen to you. I asked for the bill. I asked for the bill. Okay. Now, you can do the same as we did in the first example and put an object pronoun, an indirect object in the phrase. I asked him for the bill. For is the preposition indicating that you want something, but you are asking. The verb corresponds to the object pronoun. I asked him for the bill. You can change the object pronoun again. He asked me for the bill. I asked him for some money. She asked me for the information. The for tells you what you want. So this is the preposition for. We can use another preposition to change the meaning of ask again. So in this case, I asked about the project. This case, we are using about as a preposition. So to ask about something is because you want more information, right? You want more information. So I asked about the project means I asked a question, and the question was regarding the project. I want more information about the project. So you can see the prepositions are key because they change the type of asking you are doing. Now, again, you can put your indirect object in this phrase. So you can say, I asked him about a project. And here you can see we have the direction, who we are talking to, who we are asking, and the about says, I want more information. I want more information. You have a project, I want more information. I asked him about the project. And obviously you can change your object pronoun. He asked me about the project. She asked them about the project. But this is where we have the object pronoun. So finally, let's look again at the structure. You have always in English, you have a subject. Then you have your verb. Now, the verb in English and in this verb with ask, the preposition is key. So you need a preposition to show the meaning of ask that you want. Ask about. Now, the indirect object, the pronoun, the object pronoun is between the verb and the preposition. Always. I asked him. He asked me. She asked them. And finally, the direct object at the end. I asked him about the project. If you change the preposition, you change the meaning. I asked him for something you want, for the bill. I asked him about the bill. It's possible also because you want more information. I asked him about the bill. Okay, the bill is this. Okay. I asked him for the bill because I want the bill. About and for. We can see that the prepositions are key. And so it is also possible to make a phrase with both prepositions. So for example, subject, I asked, there's the verb, I asked her. So we are using an indirect object, subject, verb, indirect object. Now, we can use the preposition for. I asked her for information. You want information about the project. So you can see we are using first the verb ask. We are using the preposition for because this is what we want. We want the information. I asked for, and then we are using the preposition about. I asked about the project. I asked her for information about the project. And you can see in English, if you control the prepositions, you can make very strong phrases with a good structure. I asked her for information about the project.